This is Atlanta, a bustling southern metropolis filled with possibilities. I'm October Rose, singer, songwriter, blogger, and your personal guide to the city I call home. Join me as I discover what life has to offer women as we strive to be a success in love, life, and business. So get ready for a wild ride. I'm October Rose, your Friday girl.
Something that has been very close to my heart for many, many years. And that, of course, is jazz music. Modern jazz.
I'm October Rose, and you're watching Friday Girl TV. Right now, I'm at WAX, which is a waxing studio right here in Inman Park with Myka Barbato, and she is the owner, and today she's gonna tell us everything you wanna know about waxing. This is Waxing 101, ladies, for those of you who are getting your first bikini wax. So let's get started, Myka, and thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited. This is information that we definitely want to get out. So let's get right to it. When you're preparing for your first bikini wax, what should you do? Are there any special tips? How do you prepare?
Well, I would say the best tip for preparation, if you've been shaving, to wait at least 2 weeks before coming in. We want to make sure that we have enough length so that we can grab the hair and get a good clean service.
Okay.
Outside of that, maybe do a little exfoliation about 1 or 2 days before, just along the bikini line, lift any hairs that might be trapped under the skin.
Once you know how to prepare, how do you decide on how far to go with your waxing? Do you get what is called a landing strip? Should you just go for the full Brazilian? What do you do?
Well, I would say, depending on each person, and your sensitivity, I would suggest that if you've never waxed before, brows, nothing, to start off with a bikini or a heavy bikini, kind of see what it feels like for you. And of course, once you're in there and you've booked a bikini and you say, hey, this is nothing, we can always keep going for the Brazilian. But that would be my advice, just kind of start off and work your way in.
So for those of us who are newbies, what's the difference between a bikini and a heavy bikini wax?
So a bikini is basically just going to remove any of the hair outside of your normal bikini line.
Okay.
Anything you would see while you were at the beach. A heavy bikini brings it in a little bit further and down a little bit further, and it also includes the back.
So that gives you a little landing strip and a nice clean area in the back. Everybody knows what the back means in this instance. Okay, so we know what to get. We know, how to move forward to prepare. So next step is, how do you know when to come back? When is it time to get your next bikini wax? It may seem, is it common sense, or do you have to wait a little while?
Well, you definitely have to wait so that the hair is long enough for us to be able to wax. We typically recommend that clients come back every 4 weeks. Again, everybody's different, hair grows differently. We have some lucky clients that only have to come every 6 or 8 weeks. But I would say the general rule of thumb is that you want it to be about 1/4 of an inch long, and you probably can't see how long that is, but let's just say the length of an eyelash. That's the general rule.
Okay, so you just need enough hair so that you can get a good clean wax.
Yes.
What are some of the misconceptions people have about waxing? You own a waxing studio, you've seen it all. What are people thinking when they first come in is going to happen?
I would say one of the biggest misconceptions that people have is about the pain that's involved. I'm not going to lie and say that there isn't some discomfort involved, but the end result is definitely worth it. Oftentimes we have new clients that come in and they're like, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do. And when they walk out, they're like, that was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was. And now they're like regulars, every 4 weeks, back in, back out. Another misconception I think that a lot of people have is that you have to be in all these weird positions and, on all fours and doing all types of things like that. We don't do that here. We like to make everybody as comfortable as possible. So, there's not a wide variety of poses that we make you get into.
So it's not as bad as you think. You definitely can do it.
Yes.
It varies from person to person according to sensitivity. And there you have it. Don't be afraid. Go out there. Summer is approaching. Summer is here. Get your first bikini wax if you haven't already. And thanks so much, Myka.
Thank you.
But before I start talking about jazz, let me just also express the very uniqueness of the music.